So this is a very large expansion. We have the money for it, and we have the demand for it. So that's what we are going to do. I actually really like this sort of pseudo double gritty thing here. It's a mess, but I actually find this very attractive. Okay, high school's blocking us from connecting through this way. That's fine. Looks like we lost some zoning over here somehow. Also have an abandoned building. Oh, that's right, I don't have the mod to bulldoze abandoned buildings. Right, I don't think I see any others, though. Actually, we're missing a whole bunch of what is supposed to be zoned commercial. I guess probably from doing stuff with the road, expanding the highway, or, you know, the roundabout stuff. Let's grab... I'm not sure how much of this belongs to which road, but these three for sure belong to the road on this side. Let's make you commercial, and then we're going to blob out the whole rest down here as residential. We have water coverage of everything. And just preemptively, I'm going to slap down another one of these because we are about to see a huge surge in city growth. I wish it were daytime right now. I'd really like to see this be built in the day. But I guess we can go for a perspective like this and have things illuminated close up by the streetlights. I think... No, we don't have commercial specializations yet. Alright, so we can't have, like, a leisure specialization or whatever. But that's all coming. Let's take a look at our zoning. I'm trying to think of what bus routes are going to make sense here. Oh, dude, that's right, that's right. There's the bus station building. I can't wait to play around with this bus station building. Because buses really... Yeah. In the game previously, they did not work that well. I'm hoping that the bus station will be one way of fixing that. Because you always had to build bus stations out of, you know, intersections, basically. To make them worth using. Alright, obviously we're so far away from having access to subways. Alright, all of our demand right now is being taken care of. Commercial is probably going to be the next one to bite us, because we don't have that much commercial area zones. But then various businesses are failing anyway, so who even knows? Take a look at our traffic map mode. If I can call it a map mode, I'm not actually sure what the preferred term is. So yeah, we're getting some waits at this intersection, but it's not that bad. I mean, traffic's still flowing, nothing's jamming. I guess same issue up here. It's just the signal that's causing that to get colored a little bit. Traffic circle is beautiful. No problems there. Industrial zone looks fine. How's our landfill? 31% full, so it's starting to get there. Nobody likes the bulldozer minigame. That's what we're stuck with. So you want more educated workers. Well, we have a high school. How's our education looking? Yeah, okay, so we're under capacity on both, actually. Huh, but not by that much. Not by that much. Of course, so our population's only growing and growing and growing and growing, so I should probably stick down another set. So are these just being abandoned because they don't have enough educated workers, I wonder? Because that's the only pop-up thing that I'm seeing. Oh, let's look at our, what's it called? entertainment. No, that's happiness. Alright, I know we can see it from here. Yeah, okay, so everything's covered by the beer garden. Over here, it's getting a little, you know, less powerful. What's the upkeep on the... Wait, where is the beer garden? I'm now lost. Oh, there it is. 120 a week versus, for example, 24 per week. Yeah. We could stick down a... Are we out of power already? Wow. Alright, well, let's stick a playground down there. Oh, actually, we are... No. So it's just because it was daytime, I think, that we ran over consumption. I may as well stick down another one of these, though. So, 19... 20... How's our water looking? That is actually starting to run really, really low, so it's time, I think, to upgrade a bit. It's going to mess up my power lines. Alright, so let's just pause. And you automatically linked. That's good. Alright, that's ugly, but it'll work. And then we want another water pumping station. And you also automatically hooked up, so that's great. So we should be, yep, well supplied. We now have more than enough capacity for everyone who wants to study. I don't think we have a university yet. No, we don't. Fire is showing really poor coverage. Which is true, it does have very poor coverage. So maybe we stick a fire station like right... Trying to decide. Right here, I think. So then the engines will come here, and then they can turn and go down here if they need to get somewhere fast in this direction. Or they can go straight down this way. I guess there is a signal, but as long as they're first in line, they can go through the red signal when in an emergency situation. Police. Yeah, detain criminals. That's getting pretty bad. Police headquarters, we are very close to getting access to. But it doesn't say how many criminals they can hold. That's going to be really expensive. Busy town. Okay, we have bike ban on sidewalks. Dedicated bike lanes and bike pathways, huh. Highway with sound barrier. That'll be a worthwhile upgrade possibly for our traffic circle. And we have all the bicycle lanes now. Good, and we also unlocked all these things. Yeah. Bus station, yes, I want that too. I want to get all the things, so that's going to cost us 30,000 plus 6. Oh god, so more than all of our money if we wanted to get a bus station and a bus depot. It'd be nice if this acted as a bus depot, so that you did not need to have one separately. But alas, we are not so lucky. So these guys don't have enough workers. We do still have some residential land that has been built on, but I may as well pull this out another few blocks. And do our pipes. Gotta keep people coming in. We don't want these businesses failing for want of employees. Man, this whole search and destroy thing is even tougher when it's nighttime. Wait, where? Okay, so there's that, and then I zoom in. Oh, you're down here. That's not very accurate. Okay, so that's all of the current ones that needed to be bulldozed. Get the speed back up. The performance of the game actually seems really good, but I'm used to playing with, it's called Traffic Plus Plus, or just Traffic Plus, I don't remember. But whatever that famous mod is, and it does seem to butcher performance, unfortunately. So playing without the mod, I'm sure would give me a much better experience no matter what. Let's actually check the noise here. Yeah, I think it'll be worth it to upgrade those ones, because there's residential area right there. Yeah, so that helped. That definitely helped. I think they're like just far enough away from the industry that the noise isn't a big problem for them. Oh man, okay, industrial collapse here. Oh, and not enough energy anymore. Kind of eating up all the wind here. Let's maybe start a new chunk over here. Good, it's still close enough that they're able to connect. Although I guess actually what's happening is the wind is being dynamic, which I don't believe used to be the case. I think wind was static, but I don't remember that being a like an announced feature, dynamic wind. You know, I'm sure that most mods work just fine with the DLC. So I should get my auto bulldoze mod back on the go. Alright, is that all the things that need to be bulldozed? It looks like it, although there are still a few businesses that seem to still need people. Where do I see my employment rate? Is it here? Unemployment 3%, okay. People employed and jobs available. So there's still a lot of jobs available that don't have people to fill them. So in other words, I just need to keep growing my population right now. Let's take another look at our city policies here. Yeah, so I still don't see the thing with... Oh no, here we go, city planning. So this tab was not enabled earlier. So I think it is a bug. They enable this, but they don't enable the tab at the same time. So is this going to cost me money or not? Well, right now we're at 6252 on money, and it's holding very steady, so I'm going to hit that. Yeah, so no, it does not cost money. Roundabout's working pretty well. Up here it's still seizing up a bit. Actually, I think the reason that they're getting stuck is they don't want to risk getting stuck in the intersection, and there was only one little tiny stripe there. So let's do this. Let's pull you... No, actually, let's do it this way. Let's have you go this way and then curve straight into that intersection to have a combined intersection. Except that would cause lights, and we don't want lights. How do I do this then? Like if I stuck you right there, yeah, it causes this little tiny thing here. Yeah, so we don't want that. Well, okay. If we just have a wider gap, I think it'll be fine. But yeah, I think I just finally solved what that is when they start, stop, even when there's little traffic. It's because they never want to send more vehicles than could comfortably fit in the place where, you know, you have the dashed lines between intersections. So yeah, mystery solved. It is quite pretty watching the highways. It really reminds me of, you know, flying at night. That can be a great feeling. Sorry, suddenly very nostalgic. Well, I guess it's a good thing we didn't build anything on our traffic circle. Because it would have just gotten destroyed anyway. Or rather, well, we did build stuff and then we destroyed it, but there's nothing we were counting on. Yeah, we'll slap some commercial there. Oh, how's my garbage dump? I'm probably about to overflow. 68%. Okay, we still have a little bit of time. When do we unlock you? 7,500. That's not that far away. Although I think we are out of spaces to build on for residential, and demand is starting to go up. Let's check population. Okay, so this is much closer now. People employed versus jobs available. So we shouldn't have any businesses closing for want of people to work there. Let's check our education as well. Okay, so we're right on the edge for elementary. Here we go, that's how we do it. And we still have plenty of high school availability, which I figured was going to be the case. So if we build a bridge across the river, which I think has to be our next step, it would make sense to have it come out of here. That's saying space already occupied, so what are we... Oh, just that connection there is causing the problem. That's fine. Yeah, we can restructure that. But then this otherwise, yeah, can just go straight across if we wanted to. That'll be expensive. Yeah, let's do it. Slap that there, and then... I'm not sure how I'm going to connect this here anymore. That would work. It's incredibly ugly, but it would work. Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. That'll wreck some houses. But it'll be okay. You can be commercial. You can be residential. And then we have to figure out what we're going to do on this side of the road, or this side of the river. But I think maybe we'll save that for the future. Let's let the sun rise more, though, before we really end this. And also, running out of electricity. Come on, game. Let me have a nice, clean ending here. Let's let the sun rise. And gorgeous. Nice little town starting up. Alright, good night. Sleep tight, and don't let the traffic bite. Bye-bye.